Hey guys, it's Jared. I wanted to come on here and share something today that a lot of people have been asking me, and thought this was the best way to do it. It's something that I've never really shared in this way, or I guess never really shared at all. And it's my story, basically. My transformation has been a pretty dramatic one, and so I think I want to start for me at the beginning. And for me, I'm going to say going back to like school, like middle school, high school. For me, that's when I first remembered really noticing both some anxiety and just attention on my physical body and like my ability to control what it looked like or whether I couldn't. I was always really into sports, and I remember going out for the middle school football team, and I was a big kid. I was always big, but I was a really late bloomer when it came to just developmentally. Like I went from 6'1" to 6'5" my senior year of high school. Hit my puberty, growth spurt, the whole thing real late. And so that made it so in the weight room and stuff, trying to play football, I often could not keep up with a lot of the other guys, guys who were walking around with like full beards in 10th grade, where I was just nowhere near that. And I remember for me, that was the beginning of a lot of anxiety around something that I loved, which was physical fitness and sports, but where I always felt a little bit less than. And that stuck with me. Fast forward, I did get bigger, hit my growth spurt, my life changed. I was always a pretty athletic guy, led a very active lifestyle. But I always had in my head this dream body that I wanted to have someday, and I knew I was gonna get, but I didn't really know how. And I would work out, I would go to the gym, and I would do things, fad diets, low carb, but I didn't really know how to get sustainable results, or the kind of results that I was looking for. I traveled the world. I got really into surfing for a while, was living on the ocean. That kept me in good shape, but then came back to the States, got comfortable, and I would lose it. And I was yo-yoing back and forth. And it's a feeling that is not a good one. It makes you feel like you don't have control of your own life. And it was something I noticed was really eating at me. I had a 10-year relationship that ended poorly, and I got out of that relationship and really had a tailspin. This was also at the start of COVID. And I really let my health go. There's also a sobriety aspect to my story. I've been sober for a long time, and I decided I'd try drinking again. Nope, still bad for me, so quit that. But then I also decided I needed to make some real changes in my life. And a big part of that for me, I realized, was getting my physical health where I wanted it to be. And so I, at this point, had gotten over 300 pounds, about 320 pounds. Was not feeling good. Confidence at an all-time low. Sense of self, not in a great place. And so I decided I was going to apply some of the principles that I had learned in sobriety to some other areas of my life, specifically fitness. And I went out and I found people who looked how I wanted to look, people who had what I wanted. And I started studying what they were doing, emulating what they were doing, so much research, trying to figure out, what am I missing? What are the pieces? What am I not putting together? And I ended up making an investment in myself and working with somebody who looked incredible. I resonated with their message, and they had what I wanted. Fast forward a year and a half, 2 years, I lost over 120 pounds. Best shape of my life. Everything has changed for the better. Confidence, a feeling of control. I cannot express how much it changed my life. This stuff radiates. People asking me day in and day out, how did you do this? How did you get to where you are? You have changed. Something about you is different. And it's incredible. And for me, so incredible that it became something that I realized I was really good at, and something that I had acquired all this knowledge on, so I wanted to share with others. And that has really hit home, and it's been working, and it's something that I wanted to express here, because this is how I got here. This is my journey. And if this resonates with anybody, or if anybody connects with this, if anybody's feeling stuck, I wanted to share it and hopefully inspire somebody, and also explain really how I got to where I am and why I'm doing what I'm doing. This changed my life in such an amazing way, and sharing it with others has become my absolute favorite thing. So if this speaks to you at all, leave a comment, send me some feedback, shoot me a message. I want to connect with you guys. This is my story. I wanted to be real, and I hope this finds you all well. Go get 'em.